We are at CinemaCon, and we're unveiling the first ever sneak-a-peek-a-loo of Jumanji 2017. Christmas. Throwdown. Delicious. Excitement. Hilarity. Adventure. Badassery.
It's a good time. We were in Hawaii for a couple months and then some time in Atlanta. Obviously, this cast is incredible. Dwayne and Kevin, a lot of laughs on set, LOLs for days. And, you know, it's just great to be in the room with someone like Dwayne who's so excellent at what he does in this action-adventure world.
Yeah.
And just learned a lot from that whole experience.
I've known Sony all of my career, and, you know, we're very fortunate that we made a good movie, and I think the world is going to like it.
Whether you've seen the original or not, it will feel familiar to you because you'll realize just how influential it's been on science fiction cinema for sure, but also in reality as well. It sort of bled out. It ended up being quite a prophetic film in a lot of ways. So, but it's also a very grounded version of science fiction, you know, and it's very, they're very human themes, and even though it feels, you know, fantastic and, you know, there's fantasy involved, it still feels very rooted, grounded, emotional, and realistic at the same time.
It started a long time ago when I had this song that's the opening song of the movie, Bell Bottoms by the John Spencer Blues Explosion. I heard this song and I started visualizing a car chase. And then over the years I started to think what that film was. And it became about the idea of this young getaway driver who can't really operate without the right song playing. And then it just expanded into the finished screenplay over the years. So it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. It's designed to be seen large and loud. I'm still a big believer in going out to the movies. I still like the big screen experience. And you know, this movie particularly with the action and the sound, like it's to be seen on a big screen.
And with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Seeing it with an audience at South by Southwest, I realized how great the film really was. It's like a communal experience. You feel the energy of everyone else in the audience.
So at every turn in this movie, you see new aspects of Spider-Man that have never been in a film before, but have been in the comics for years. He's got mechanical web shooters, as we saw in Civil War. He has to have web fluid. If he runs out, he falls off a building. So you get some added tension there. You get his scientific smarts as he tries to figure out ways out of that scenario. It's the first full Spider-Man film that takes place in high school. And he's got other high school friends. And for the very first time, somebody learns a secret. And he's got a best friend he's not sure he can keep his mouth shut. But his friend Ned has learned his secret early on in the film, and suddenly you have an entirely new dynamic for Spider-Man, as he needs to not only navigate the homework, helping his aunt, doing what he thinks he needs to do to impress Tony Stark. He thinks he should be an Avenger, and now his best friend Ned knows his secret. And is Ned going to be able to keep a lid on it, or is Ned going to be an ally? Is he going to help him?
You know, this is a very different take on Spider-Man. This is something we haven't seen before. I'm obviously a lot younger, so we can really play on the youthful side of the character. We've seen the soldier, we've seen the billionaire, we've seen the god, and now it's time to see the kid, you know? And I think it's fun to see what would happen if you gave a 15-year-old superpowers. And I think what would happen is he'd have a pretty great time.